Hello and welcome to Violeta Moods. People who suffer from depression kind of start losing hope when they see that this state of mind is strong and they can't get rid of from it. I know it's hard. Many people all over the world suffer from depression. When you think about it, it can be noticed that the first phases is like a burnout state, and then follows depression generally. Burnout can be like from too much work. Burnout can come from taking care of a loved one and going through a difficult time in the process. It can come from a relationship where you do your best and you are not rewarded, or you are not seeing a return for your investment. Let's say burnout can come from absolutely totally different situations, but all this effort that you put into these situations unsuccessfully finally leads to burnout. And then, if you don't pay attention to this extreme tiredness of your body, mind, and soul, then in the end, you might get to depression. And depression is a state that takes over you, and it's more difficult to fight with it. But as long as you realize that actually you are in a situation of extreme fatigue that's reached a high level, then you can take the proper steps. And the thing that you should do first of all is rest. As easy as that. You might have a job, you might have a family to take care of, but still, if you realize that you've got this issue, this depression and fatigue situation, then you should do your best to prioritize rest, meaning that you might take some days off, meaning that you should travel to a destination where you can uh, relax and rest for a while, meaning that you do your best to find a situation in order to rest that will help you clear your mind. And only after your mind clears and you get rid of this fatigue, you can be more strategic about what you are supposed to do, what actions you should take. Because if the cause of the problem is present, if it is still there, then you might return to this extreme fatigue situation again. So you should see, solve the root of the issue. If the job is the cause of your issue, then you should figure out what you can do in order to change it. If you believe that the cause of the issue is a relationship that you have, then you should think about it. Either you reposition yourself in that relationship, or you simply cut off that relationship if it doesn't really work. I say it from my personal experience, but I also say it because I am passionate about understanding how people can respond to difficult situations in life. And I followed a lot of psychologists, psychiatrists, people who are specialized in human behavior. I was interested in their point of view, and this is how I learned all this information. I'm not myself a psychologist, I'm actually a journalist, and I certainly um, made programs related to health, including to mental health. But the things that I say here are from my life experience generally. I think it's important not to fall into the trap of desperation. There is always a solution. It's just people who get to that state of depression, they should immediately, when they see that they are taken over by that state, um, as I've said, they should first rest, try to find peace and rest for a while, and then go straight into action and change those things that keep generating the negative situation in their lives. And with this, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.